In today's video, I am going to be breaking down different ball handling drills for younger basketball players. Now this is going to be a progression. This is going to start very easy, and then it's going to lead to more advanced drills. Now, of course, if the first ones are a little bit too easy, just fast forward to the later on in the video to the more advanced, and then of course hit that like button and subscribe. So of course, if we're talking about real beginners, what we want to start with is just simply dribbling the ball. What you're going to find as a coach or as a trainer or as a parent is kids generally can't dribble the ball very well at first. They're going to start really hitting it like this. They're going to be trying to dribble it, and they're not really putting enough pressure onto the ball or enough power onto the ball to actually get it to dribble. So first off is just to have them walk with the ball and to dribble with the ball. Go backwards, go forwards. Try to have them go in and out if you can. That would be a progression, by the way. And of course, tell them to be aggressive, because aggressiveness is going to help them dribble the ball. And I mean by a lot of players or younger players, they're going to start dribbling the ball and they don't know how much power that they need to push it, and it keeps on getting lower and lower and lower. So tell them to be aggressive, be mean with the ball, slam that ball on the ground. Try to have them just power it down. Try to have them use their elbow, dribbling that ball. And of course, at first, that's going to really help them dribble the ball. However, going into the next progression is to have them dribble at different heights. Have them dribble too high, too low, too high, too low. And then of course, whatever they do with their right hand, you also want to do with their left. Because believe me, their weak hand is going to be probably really weak. Get them go high, low, high, low. And then once they get the ability to dribble down, you can start having them do crossovers. Do one dribble, cross, one dribble, cross. And then have them do the same thing backwards. At the younger age groups, this is going to be extremely hard for a 6, 7, and maybe even an 8 or 9-year-old as well. And now, if you want to progress to doing a through-the-leg dribble with a younger player, what you can then do is, of course, dribbling through their legs is going to be extremely hard. They're either going to lose it way off somewhere into the distance, or they're going to hit themselves with the ball, which, let's face it, could be funny. But either way, instead of starting with a dribble through the legs, what you can do is to get them to stay low and try to go through their legs like this. Now, if they need to roll that ball along their legs, that's totally fine. And then have them slowly progress to going through their legs and walking. And then once they get that down, once they get that ability to go through their legs without having it to roll against their leg, what you can say is, hey, now that you're low, just dribble the ball through your legs. Try that. Try staying low and dribbling it through their legs. Have them obviously dribble through their legs. And then at that point, they're going to be able to then dribble through their legs. Now, at that point, you tell them to try to get a little bit higher now and have them dribble through their legs. If you needed let's say a visual key or a visual cue for those players, because some players learn by visuals, this is what you could do. You can find a straight line, have them have their legs straight apart, and have them try to bounce that ball right on that line, right between their feet. And that's going to help them visualize how to dribble the basketball through their legs. And then once they progress from that, you can have them walk dribbling the leg or the balls through their legs. You can even maybe even have them go backwards as well. Of course, if they're used to or get to a certain point where they can do that. However, next, after that progression, you want to try to have them dribble the ball once, go through the legs, dribble the ball once, go through the legs, and that way they can control that ball. So it depends on the player. Some players can go straight into continuous through the legs, while others can't continuously do that at first. Other players may need you to have them dribble at first, dribble through the legs, dribble, and that will help them be able to dribble the basketball through their legs. Now you may be saying, well, why am I teaching through the legs dribbling to a younger player who can't even dribble properly yet? Well, guess what? We should learn all of this, in my opinion, at the same exact time. You should start with regular dribbles, and then maybe a week later, then progress to the more advanced stuff. Notice how we haven't gone behind the back yet. And the reason for that is because going behind the back is extremely hard for younger players, and usually I would wait at least a couple of months before starting to teach that. So if you're a younger player, a beginner, or if you're a parent, coach, or trainer of younger players, some of these drills may help you become a better player or a better trainer slash coach slash parent when it comes to basketball. Remember, we want to have our players have fun. So we want to try and have these drills, but if you've got a couple of kids together, or let's say you're a parent and you've got a couple of kids who all like to play basketball, you could play games like dribble tag, where you could have a set area, for example, the key on a basketball court, and have all the players dribble the basketball and have them try to hit each other's basketball out of that key. The last player standing with the ball inside the key wins. That's a nice fun game, and it teaches them how to dribble the basketball as well. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.